right, so this lick around G, we're just gonna be going around our G chord, our C chord, and then our D chord. So our 1, 4, 5, and then back to the 1. So starting in a similar way with those low notes and alternating strings here. So we'll start with our G chord, and we're just going to do a E note here, or the E string, and then do our little down up strum. And then we're walking into the 2nd fret of the A string. So basically we have a flat 3 to the 3 here. And then playing the open D string, and then back to the 3rd fret of the E string here, so. And then the lick that we have for this, we are just going to be going to the open G string, I can't talk. And then we have the 3rd fret of the D string, and then open D, and then 4 on the A string, 3, 1, and then open, or back to the 3rd fret of the E string. So that is just a fun little, very classic country sounding walk down here. So, and then we're going back into that alternate string picking here. So same thing that we did before. And then doing those quick little notes here to walk up into our C chord here. So we're doing a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd fret of the E string, open A, 2nd fret of the A, and then to the 3rd fret of the A. So now we're in our C chord. So we're doing a 3rd fret of the A string, and then down up strum here on that C, and then switching that 3rd fret now. So we're now playing the 3rd fret of the E string, and then back to the 3rd fret of the A string. And now we're just going to outline that C chord. So same thing that we did for the others, we're finding that A shape of the C chord and starting there. So I'm going, so the 3rd fret of the D string and the B string. And then playing the 4th fret, 3rd fret, and then into our C. So now the 2nd fret and the 1st fret of the B. Okay, so that's through that C chord. And then we're going back to our G chord here. So back to that, the same strum that we did. And then to walk into our D, we're just going to do 3rd fret of the low E, 2nd fret of the A, and then 3rd fret of the A, and now into our D chord. So I'm playing my D string and then playing the rest of that D chord. And then I'm just going to slide into my 6th fret, again with those 6, that very classic country thing. So we have the 6th fret of the D string and the B string here, sliding into the 5th fret. And again, we're using that hybrid picking. So we have our pick on that D string, and then playing the B string with the middle finger, and then back to the D string, and then. So that is outlining that D chord shape, again with that slightly wrong sounding slide into it. And then we're just going to end with this very classic walk up here. So for the walk up, we are just going to do the 3rd fret of the A, or the E string, and then playing with the middle and ring finger on the G and B string 2 times there, and then placing the 1st finger down on the B string 1st fret, and then playing our open A string, still playing the G and B strings, and then now I'm playing the 1st fret on the A string and my 2nd fret on the B string. And then basically now I'm outlining back into my G chord. So kind of a sneaky way to get back into that chord. Now I'm doing the 2nd fret of the A string and the 3rd fret of the B string here. and then you can just strum your G and you're good to go. Okay, let's do all those licks together. Hopefully at this point you're starting to get the hang of how you can kind of adapt these licks by just thinking through what chord shape am I going around, and then basically sliding into that is a very kind of classic country sounding thing that you can do to give it that sound. So let's go ahead and start at the very top of that lick, just super slow. All right, so I hope that that gives you a few ideas of how you can work around your G, C, and D chord, especially in this key since it is such a common key for a lot of this style. There are just so many different ideas, so we're just keeping it really, really simple with some classic ones here. So I hope that those are fun for you.